So this video is regarding my 1.5 months of experience in Karnataka, especially in Bangalore. I lived 1 month in Bangalore as of now, and I've traveled to many places. I've visited nearly all of the Bangalore, and before coming to Bangalore, I visited Mysore and some Kurg, Chikmagalur, Uti. So overall, my experience for Karnataka has been really great. I would say just one thing that I don't understand about here. So okay, I will list out the positives as well as the negatives. Okay, so first, positives. People are really nice. People are very sweet. They will help you out. Second, there's a lot of student crowd, especially in Bangalore, because people from all over the India are here as of to search for jobs, to be in the IT industry, to study as of the colleges and everything. Um, Third thing, the people here, the vibe here is very good. It's light. I'm unable to explain it in words, but like, how can I explain? Okay, it is very light because of the weather. It's not that hot, not that cold. It's pleasant all the day, and there is no, like, it can rain sometimes or it's sunny, but still, when even when it's sunny, it's not that hot. So weather is really nice. People are really sweet. Now the negatives. People eat non-veg here a lot. Like, I mean, people who eat non-veg in our place, in my state, in my city, maybe at the most they eat once a week, or maybe once in 10 days. That's it, once in 10 days, right? Here people every day, morning, evening, all day. And not just chicken, but all sorts of animals they eat, and beef and uh, fish and everything. So, and that's one thing that I don't like about the place is, like, if you, except for some few good areas like HSR layout, Kormangla in Bangalore, Whitefield, some major areas of Whitefield, everywhere there are a lot of meat shops and beef shops, and smell is ridiculous, brother. It's ridiculous. And culture, second negative is culture. It's obviously people, they party and everything. 5 days a week they work, and Saturday Sunday Bangalore likes to party. Okay, but the crowd is not approachable. The crowd is not that extroverted, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like in Delhi or in North or in Mumbai, the crowd is very extrovert, it's outgoing, it's lively, right? Here people, even if they party na, so they are into themselves. Like, maybe at the 3 or 4 group of friends, and they went for a party at Kormangla. Some of the clubs are there, like Boho or some other club, and they just into themselves and they just party, and there's no, like, extrovert nahi hai. What I'm trying to say, it's very daba hua hai. It's closed, kinda. And other than that, pollution is off the charts, brother. Like, if you get stuck in traffic. So when I came to Bangalore for the initial days, because if you want to explore a city, right, if you want to really know the city, you have to travel either by cycle or by foot. So obviously I don't have a cycle here, so I traveled by 11 number ki gaadi, which is by walking. And I've seen, like, you won't believe, in the initial 7 days of my coming to Bangalore, I traveled 60 kilometers, not even 60, even more than that, 70-75 kilometers, because on an average I was traveling 9 to 10 kilometers on foot, by walk. So I've explored each major area in Bangalore by foot. I've seen each and everything that the city has to offer, all the parks, all the food places, some good cafes, not all cafes, but some good cafes. But other than cafes, I've literally, like, nearly seen every mall. So this city is basically introverted city, I would say. The overall vibe of the city, it's introverted, and the girls are not approachable for a puas like me. And if you don't know what pua means, is pickup artist, the one who picks up people, picks up girls, no, not people, from, like, from anywhere, from malls, from the street, from clubs or whatever. So the crowd is not that approachable. Girls, they are not into I I don't know, like if it's just the place or like I have been to the some places are there where you can find actually good crowd, like MG Road and Church Gate. MG Road is nearby places, and Kormangla, HSR layout. These are the one of the few, not one of the few, these are the places where you can find good crowd. Obviously there are like malls and everything, but that crowd you can't approach it. Here, like on MG Road, people they sit, there's a vast open space and they are chatting with each other. So these are the places that you can go and approach girls. So in terms of approaching, for me, like I've tried a lot of times here, but hasn't worked out. It's not just like with me, but it's with everyone, because the crowd here is not that approachable. People are basically into their work, and especially there are a lot of startups in the city, and most of them, like every metro or major major metro city in India has all the MNCs, right? Like Mumbai, Delhi. But what is the difference between Bangalore and all the other cities? That this city has a lot of startups. It has so many startups. Literally, it has so many startups. I have visited. There are like 3 to 4 major workspaces: Beehive, Hustle Hub, WeWork. These are some of like the names that provide co-working space to the people, to the offices. And like literally so many companies, even just on one floor there are like 7 to 8 companies on just one floor. So because in the initial days I was searching for a job, I went to, and I'll make another video for how to search a job in Bangalore. Not just on, I know, because you have been applying on LinkedIn and you have been applying on Naukri.com and you're not getting a job, right? That's why I will make a different video. In that video I will just focus on how you can approach people in real life and get a job here, just like I did. So yeah, so overall, city, the pros, I will summarize it for you guys. The pros are: weather is really good, you can find jobs because there are a lot of jobs here, and your career can take a good growth in the charts. And the third thing, like it's expensive, but it's not that expensive in terms of living. Otherwise transportation and is obviously expensive. Like for example, in Mumbai, living is very expensive, but the transportation is way cheaper than Bangalore, because in Mumbai there are metered autos, but again in Bangalore you can rent out a scooty or bike for 1 month for like 4 to 5 thousand rupees, and you're good to go. These are the pros. Cons: introverted crowd. First things, very introverted, not approachable, not extroverted, that much extroverted. Second, food issues, and if you are a vegetarian, I don't know, like just stay in Kormangla, HSR or Whitefield. Don't stay in any other areas except these areas. Even Bangalore is alright, like the nearby these areas, just that. Otherwise whole of the Bangalore, it's uh, yeah, like the posh areas are okay, but other than that it's not that good. And yeah, JP Nagar and Indra Nagar are also there, yeah. And the third thing, pollution. Oof, pollution and traffic, and obviously water. If you are trying to live, acha, okay, if you stay in a PG, it's all right, but again you have to pay 1 month of your rent as a deposit plus 1 month rent, and it is for the PG. Electricity and food is different. And obviously wherever you live here, especially in PG, or like you renting out a room, tiffin services, if you are a North Indian, if you are from anywhere north, you will not be satisfied with the quality of the food. If you're a South Indian, then it's all right with the food. Or if you love South Indian food, but again, you can't eat, being a North Indian, you can't eat idli, dosa, sambar every day. Like you can eat 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a week, even 4 times, but 2 to 3 days you will require the proper North Indian meal. So food is and obviously if you want to get good North Indian food, it is very expensive. There are few messes in certain areas. If you are lucky, you will find them, but not everywhere. And the this is the first thing. Second thing, if you want to take rent, take a flat on rent, right? So that is again a issue, because the first thing, there is a month of rent as a commission to the broker. So 1 month of rent is the commission to the broker, without, like, just commission, that's it. You have to give that to the broker, that's the commission. Then again, whatever is the rent for 1 month, 3 to 4 months of rent will be taken as a deposit from you by the flat owners. Third thing, there is a minimum contract of 11 months here. Like if you move out before 11 months, your deposit will be gone, first thing. Or even if you like don't move out, or if you want to move out of your flat, you need to find someone in your place who can pay the rent till 11 months. Otherwise, either you have to pay for 11 months, or obviously if you're not going to pay, then your deposit will be gone of 50 to 60 to 70,000, whatever it is. So it is an issue. And again, if you live in a flat, you need to find a cook who can cook you every day. And again, you need to shop groceries, or like on a, not just twice, but more than like thrice or even 4 times a week. You have to buy the groceries, and the cook will, or maid will come and cook for you. So these are the things, these are the perks, upsides and downsides of living in Bangalore. Mainly, I think, not I think, I genuinely believe that people come here in search of jobs. So what else? And for freedom. But as far as I've seen, I've installed the dating apps, Tinder, Bumble and Hinge. All of the three, these are the three best dating apps. Other than that, if there are a lot of dating apps on Android Play Store and App Store, do not download them and waste your time. These three apps, Tinder, Bumble and Hinge, out of these three also, Bumble is the one which is really good as of now. Tinder is not gaining that much traction, and same with the Hinge as well. Hinge also work in some areas, but again, the paid membership is very expensive in Hinge, and obviously after a 7 to 10 to 15 likes, you get run out of the free likes on Hinge. So Bumble is the best option for single guys here. And I've seen a lot of pretty girls on Bumble, and I've matched them with few of them as well. But the distances here are so much, and the time, it's not that much compatible, because when she free, when you are free. So best case here would be is to date a girl who lives nearby, because traveling is pain here, like not a pain, I would say, it's very absurd. Like you got traveling for 20 kilometers, especially in city like Bangalore. It's not, you just take out your vehicle and go for 20 kilometers, 15 kilometers, even for 7 to 8 kilometers here, traffic jams and everything, and especially with the expenses on the traffic, you don't want to waste your money, and neither the girl wants to waste money. And here, let me tell you this thing, here money is the king. In every I don't know about other cities, but here it is definitely money is the king. If you have the money, you have the girl, that's it. That's the only thing that is, like, people people, Ola, Uber drivers, I've asked them, like, how is the culture here and how are the girls here. You know what they said? I should have recorded at that time. A guy, an Uber motor driver, he said me कि भैया कर्नाटका की लड़कियां ना महा मादर चोद है. मैंने कहा बेंगलोर की, कर्नाटका की, ओके कि बेंगलोर की क्या पूरे कर्नाटका की मादर चौध है, इसलिए मैंने कर्नाटका की लड़की पटाई नहीं मैंने बंगाल की लड़की पटाई। मैंने कहा तू और बड़ा मादर चौध है भोसड़ी के, तूने बंगाल की पटाई थी। बट या दिस इज़ द केस हियर। सो जो जिस स्टेट का होता है ना, उसको वहाँ का माल अच्छा नहीं लगता है, सही बात है। सो या so this is my experience of Bangalore, and hopefully you will learn a thing or two from this, and yeah, let me know if you have any other questions.